Yo. You are now tuned into another Talk to Him exclusive. The biggest. We got Anthony in the cut.
Hey.
You want to introduce our guest?
Yes, we got a special lady here. One of the hardest working out. Actually, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up? It's Flippin. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, the hardest working out. What she said.
How you feel?
I feel good. I'm hungry, but I feel good.
Oh, wow. You ain't eat it all today?
No, I ain't eat yet. We about to... I heard about y'all's, like, conies. So we gonna look at that. I don't know much about that. We don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I recommend you get, like, a grilled chicken pita.
Oh.
Or like
fire too.
Yeah, that's a good ass sandwich. I'm not gonna lie to you. And our ranch is something different out here, like for real.
From where? Like where I go to get it?
You could go to any coney for a good ranch.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And a good pita. And chili fries too, if you really want something heavy. If you're trying to go on the lighter side, maybe like a salad. Let me chill, because I'm not sponsored by no coney.
Hey,
Do you like being out in Detroit?
It's cold. It's cool though. I haven't got to explore yet. We got in pretty late last night, so hopefully I'm looking to see some things today. But it's cool. I need a coat. But it's cool.
Not you need a coat in April.
I need a coat. It's not like this at home, man.
And we like, it's so warm out.
Yeah, I like that y'all got the pollen we got though for sure.
Oh man,
that shit terrible at home.
For real?
Yeah.
Can you see it in the air?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So.
That's a movie shit.
Yeah, you can take a deep breath here. You know what I mean? So I like that.
Where's your favorite place to travel?
Probably Houston.
Houston?
Probably Houston.
Is it because of the work? Is it the food? Is it the environment?
The environment, and the connections. It used to be Atlanta, but I live in Atlanta now. So Houston, it's coming up as what Atlanta used to be, if that makes sense.
So where is like your ideal place that you want to live?
I don't know. I was thinking that, like, I just moved to Atlanta this past November, and I really don't plan on staying no longer than 2 years. It was just to kind of to shake and bake, make some more connections, because I was living in Virginia. I'm from North Carolina, and then I was having opportunities in Atlanta, but they were like day of, night of, and it's just like, I can't get down there right now. Like, ain't no flights coming out of Richmond Airport at 9 p.m. You know what I mean? Like, we got a small airport. Yeah. So I was like, let me just move down there, and since then it's just been back to back to back. But I don't know where I'd live. I don't know where I'd raise a family. I don't know. I don't want to go back home, like North Carolina. I don't know why. And I don't want to go to Virginia, and I don't want to be in Atlanta, so I don't know. But
Detroit?
By then, oh yeah, no, y'all tweaking.
Alrighty.
It's too cold. It's cool though. I don't even know if it's cold because I ain't been around, but it's too cold though. Y'all said y'all getting negatives. That's crazy.
No, yeah. But we bundle up.
Right.
Oh yeah, we bundle up.
I don't even own a coat. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd have to change up everything. No, I'm cool. Y'all cool though. I'm cool though.
You see yourself going on tour?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing right now. It's a promo tour.
Okay.
So we're having shows in different cities. We started with Richmond, Virginia. We're here now, so I got a show tonight. And then we got Raleigh, and then we got Atlanta back at home, and then we got Houston. And then because of Mother's Day and stuff, we took a break in mid-May, and then we back at it again. But yeah, that's where we at right now.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Y'all, you and your team put that together?
Yeah, for sure.
That's hard.
Yeah.
How long y'all been planning that?
What, like January? Yeah, and then with the album, and then we're throwing a festival in our hometown. I mean, in our home state, but we're doing it in Durham. It's called Flippin City Festival, and we're giving back 2,500 school supplies to students and kids, and it's gonna be free food, free everything. Performers and everything, so we're in the middle of doing that as well. That's in July 26th.
So man, let's get straight to it, bro. Is this out already, or is it coming out?
It's out. It dropped April 4th.
Talk about the tape, Flip.
Yeah.
No, actually talk about it. Talk about it.
I feel like it's a progression, just from where I started to now. And just the change of sound, the change of look, the change of the maturity. And so that version of myself, and even the point, like where I'm at now, is called Flip. Like, that's my name. So that's where the title Flip came from. It's just like, this is Flip. You feel me? So,
You know, we were doing some research on you, and like it was like what you like, how you perceive to be now and where you started. It was like,
yeah,
is that the same person?
it don't look like it at all.
At all.
It don't sound like it, nothing. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so nostalgic.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Show the camera.
Y'all, this is physical music.
Big thanks to Ryan, Gnarly Creatives. Big thanks to Taj.
She's shitting on y'all.
TCS. Hey.
Okay, look at this. Do y'all got this? Nope. I ain't seen one of these in so long. I love this. Like, this is something you can have forever and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this classic album I love. I really got it for real. Like, I own it.
Can you talk about like the cover art and the whole like creative direction behind it?
Oh man, I'd have to get Ryan to come in the camera. I ain't gonna hold you. She does everything for me, like directive, creative, any look, videos, content, photo shoots, from the style that I wear to the look on my face, to the people in the room, to the colors of the backdrop, up and down. I just stand there. You feel me? She'd be like, "Stop smiling, you laughing. It ain't cute." And like, hey, so I'd have to get at Ryan to talk to y'all about. I ain't gonna hold you.
Say it back at Evil then, but why you ain't got one? For real.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Y'all know these look good.
Man, they really do.
Y'all know y'all need to get one, right?
Like,
Yes, sir.
Y'all need to get one of these. Why you ain't got one of these?
Yes, sir.
Don't play.
So, you the creative director.
Yeah, I'm the creative director.
How did y'all two meet?
On the basketball court. We met on the basketball court when we found out that we were going to have to guard each other back in middle school.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
after that, it was up ever since, really. Went through high school. She went to college. She hit me that she had a music video and that she booked a videographer. And then after that, that was it. We shot the music video, and it's been up ever since for my sister.
Did you know that like you wanted to kind of help with like the creative direction side of things?
Immediately. Once she reached out to me, I mean, it's really more just to push her to make sure that she reaches full greatness. So everybody kind of has a craft on this team. So the moment she reached out to me, I already knew, like, all right, that's a bet. You need me to take charge about your creative direction, your lighting, whatever you need.
Right.
Whatever fits the full picture, that's what we're going to do.
I feel like you have to be like unselfish. You have to be like a really unselfish person to kind of understand the vision and like the role that you play in the in the game.
I would agree, but when you love what you do, when you love who you do it for, when you love the message that it pulls, it becomes something more than unselfish. It becomes just a will. It's something bigger than that, and you know that off rip. So being selfish isn't even something that comes to mind because you see that bigger picture and what she's moving towards.
Right.
I mean, she's greatness in herself. So again, it's not a question of why we're doing this.
Clock it.
Exactly that.
She gives me full power to create whatever I want, as long as it fits brand. Sometimes, it looks a little scary. Sometimes we got to experiment. This album cover was an experiment. She has a typical color scheme, so we had to play with some gels just so we can brighten up the tones and bring out something different that really, really fits the new sound of what she's giving. That was the task, and so that's how we got it handled. And I really hope that this cover is a good intro to what you guys are going to be listening to when you listen to this album. And y'all need to cop the album. Y'all need to download the album. Y'all need to stream the album. Y'all should be listening to the album right now, for real. No.
Is she always like receptive to like things that you want her to do, like making her uncomfortable?
Yes. There might be a little pushback sometimes, but, a part of the creative process is this is still something that she wants. We have an understanding of the overall goal. So, yes, sometimes there is some pushback when I'm trying to get her out of her comfort zone.
Right.
But I'm willing to meet her middle ground. So, though we're stepping out, it's still on brand. Because, having two opinions is better than one, because I may want to go completely out the box, but at the end of the day, we have a brand to stick with.
Right.
And that is her. So meet middle ground, that's what we'll do. And then we just come out with something that's spectacular, that reflects the both of us.
It don't really be nothing major. It'd be a black T-shirt that we be arguing about. It'd be a black tee. She'd be like, put on this color. No. It's black. Why we can't do a black tee? Because you always wear black tee.
I got my black tee on right now.
Oh, period.
Black.
I got it on too. What we talk about?
Outfit. I can't have her as the beaver all day.
All black. She'd be
Sis,
like, what
switch it
about
up.
red?
She got white on
man.
today.
Okay, let's switch it.
Hey, with the black underneath it. We gonna meet halfway.
Alright. We always do a little something different. We always do one push.
That's the only thing I push back on is the black tee, bro.
Where do you draw like some of your inspiration from, like when you're coming up with these album covers or like some other creative projects y'all worked on? Is it from maybe like stuff that you both are interested in, or do you like purely draw your inspiration from her and her like needs and wants and like what she's into? You know what I'm saying?
It's really depending on the sound, honestly. I will listen to the body of music, I'll listen to the song, I'll listen to the album, and then after that we'll get going. I pull a lot of inspiration from, and you'll see it in my style, from horror films. I love pop culture. I love colors that kind of stand out even with the shadows behind it. But my fault. I love pop culture. I love horror movies. You know, I love shadows that still stand out. So that's where I will generally pull at least my aesthetic from. But when it comes to the inspiration behind the idea, it's what I get from her music. It's literally a vision from her songs.
Oh, so like you like listen to it and it's like the vision comes in your head, like
yeah. Then we'll start, you know, trying to patch it together. Then I'll be like, hey, bro, this is what I see. You see it too? And then after that, we'll go from there.
Okay.
When you're in the studio recording, do you like having like your whole team around you?
So normally, I got my own setup. Majority of that album I recorded on my own in my room. I got somebody that mixes and masters for me. But if we do travel and we do book a studio session or something, if we doing features, they're there. But just off of growing up, I've been in studio recording since like probably 14, and it was always just me and an engineer. So it's comfortable for me to just rock with the engineer, but they've been in the room chilling, and it's not an issue. It's just normally I'm on the go, and we just making it happen. So yeah, either way.
Man, it sounds like you move around a lot.
Yeah.
Moving and grooving.
Yeah, Rolling Stone.
Do you feel like it's gonna be hard for you to settle down whenever you know what I'm saying?
For sure. It's hard for me to, even not speaking relationship-wise, it's hard for me to settle down in my brain. Like, even when I get to be home, like when I go back home this week, and then we're back in Raleigh, I just be like, my mind just be going. And it's like, I'll text them a message, we should do this, we should add this, we should do this. And they be like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, and it's like, I'm not resting. You know what I mean? And I'm so used to being on the go that I can't, it's like if I'm sitting still, something ain't right. So I think that's the downside of always being on the go.
What do you think kind of gave that fire? Like, I can't sit still. Like,
I got tired of waiting on niggas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And then I started pushing buttons and just pressing shit. And I'm like, all right, that worked, that don't, that worked, that don't, like work. And it's like you get to a point where you like not pressing the button at all. You just sitting there.
Right.
And you waiting on other niggas to press the button. They're not going to press that motherfucker. They're going to look at you or charge you to press it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I got used to pressing buttons. I'm like, okay, let's just press it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's just do it. So I just feel like if I'm not pressing that button, if I'm not doing something, or if we not swinging something, we just sitting still, and I feel like we going to get lapped. And that might not be a good thought process, but because I feel like what's for me is for me, what's for us is for us. But I just feel like if niggas just sitting still, it's just like this, you know what I mean? So
no, I fuck with that for sure. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Detroit is that type of city too, for real. Like always moving, or like really innovative. So I feel like you in the right place at the right time.
Hey, for sure.
So Ryan, did you who put Stuck Up together the video? That's
Evil Twin.
That's the Nick Friday video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
She came up with the concept. I want to say, honestly, she might have been watching the movie.
I was.
And she had called me. She was like, yeah, I want to sit here and I want to do a parody off of, what is it, Friday After Next?
Next Friday.
Yeah. And I was just like, word. You sure? And then after that, once we kind of got into this skit and everything like that, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be fire. This is going to be funny. But the process of it was interesting for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why you say the process was interesting?
Because we planned it from North Carolina and we had to get it done in Miami.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We
stumbled upon that record store.
Yeah, we stumbled upon the location that we shot it at. We kind of stumbled upon the model.
In a strip club.
Everything that got booked for the music video got booked during the photo shoot.
It was organic. It was so organic.
Y'all not telling the story. Y'all not telling y'all telling your own story.
So we had the general idea when we were booking the photo shoot. So we had the album cover, but we didn't have anything set in stone because almost like, we need a whole store. Don't know where we're going to get that out of, but sure. Fuck it. Yeah, we need a whole store. I don't know where we're going to get that, but sure. I'm not sure what location we're going to shoot this at. I have no clue where we're going to do these variables, but we're going to get it done. We did the shoot in Miami. We got some of the models. And then after that, we started location scouting. We were like, all right, well, Miami is a vibe. We know we'll find a decent amount of models down here. And the first record store we went to, Mindset Music, we met this really nice lady, the owner. She was super nice. We walked around and it was like a two-story record store that we found out the blue. Nowhere. And after that, we talked to them and they're like, yeah, you can book it for your music video. I was like, word? The whole place? And after that was the idea. We were like, okay, cool. So we got the people, we booked the car, we got the videographer, we scripted it out. We had a 15 to 20 person set out there. Tosh was out there as the set liaison. Shout out to Tosh, because good God. We had people inside, outside. It was insane, but the overall experience was wonderful. The models were great, but it was just random things to fall into place that we had no plan for.
Can y'all tell us what happened? How y'all stumbled across the models? What's tea with that?
In the strip club.
We were at the strip club. All right. So one model I had got a reference from out in North Carolina from a photographer. So we met her. And I told her, I was just like, look, I love your look. We need more of you. So she's like, all right, cool.
Are you talking your shit?
Hey, girl's girl.
Okay. I was like, you so pretty, stink. I know you got another one. She was like, I got a friend. And she got a friend too. I was like, word.
Yo.
Well, let's get all 3 of y'all. Or if you need it. Or if we need it.
Yeah.
So we got the models out there. And then I started following their pages after the photo shoot, and I realized that they had booking agencies that we could go through. And a lot of the models, funny enough, are in a lot of couple of other artists' music videos, which is really interesting and let you know that the network in Miami is it's not small, but same faces, same booking agencies. So once you get one, you kind of got them all.
You're really connecting the dots.
Exactly.
So we booked one. They had 12.
Bring them on.
So we had 12 girls from Miami. We had one girl from Los Angeles fly out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all flew them out. Y'all had them fly out.
Yeah.
Wait, why just one came from Las Vegas?
What y'all got going on?
She said she was a supermodel.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, she had a good rapport. So we flew her out.
Oh, she had a good report.
And this was at the time before we had our other girls.
Yeah, talk over that.
She had a good rapport. And we booked her, and then after that we found out that there were 12 other girls out in Miami. All right, great. So we got them booked. We had 13. And we shot the music video, easy peasy lemon squeezy, kinda, sorta.
Yeah.
That was probably our biggest production based off of having so many people involved.
Yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of moving variables.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Wavy Lord. We had the actual first AD, the cameraman. We had brought out our own cameraman for BTS. Again, Tosh was out here. Key and I, we had 14 of the models. And then we had Brandon, we had V.
Yeah.
So we had anywhere between a 19 to 23 person set out there in Miami. Shutting down street traffic, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, they'll be all right. Not sorry. And yeah, even shooting like the outdoor scene. we had a couple of pushback from the traffic behind us, but it just kind of is what it is. You know, we had people directing traffic. We had a lot of hands on deck willing to volunteer outside of the people that we reached out to, which is, I mean, all for her at the end of the day. It's the energy that she brings in.
What made y'all decide on Miami as a location?
The record store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, one and done. I didn't think that we'd find any others that was going to be a 2-story full CD record store. It was exactly what we needed.
Yeah.
Honestly, exactly like out of the movie Friday. So I was just like, yeah, we're not going to find this again. We'll book it. Call it a day.
Yeah.
No need to look anymore, honestly.
How long did it take?
We shot that music video, I want to say in 4 hours and 30 minutes. I want to say exactly 4 hours and 30 minutes because we had to get a 1 hour extension from the record store. It wasn't bad. You know, the biggest thing was just getting everybody there. The biggest thing about music videos is just getting everybody there. Once you get started, you can get started and you can be on schedule. But if you don't have the people to get started with, it doesn't matter how on time you are, you will not get started.
I hear a lot of people say that about like movie sets too. As long as everybody shows up, y'all can shoot something.
You're fine. But if that person, if the cameraman's not there, if the models that you need is not there, what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Other than, you know, just try to reorganize the scenes during the music video so we can kind of stay on time, and also to making sure that we go ahead and schedule enough time just so we know that, you know, people are already going to be late. So you just plan ahead of that anyway. So really 3 hours, hour and 30 minutes for BS.
What made you go no features?
No features, 'cause that's Flip. Flip don't need features. And I had to represent who Flip was before jumping off the porch with other people, being able to depict who I am. Or say, I made you. And I don't want niggas say that to me, boy. I tell you, because out the mud. You feel me? So I wanted to make sure this first representation was, this is what I am, this is what I sound like. This is what we did. And then after that, all right, bet. Let's tap in. You know what I mean?
Has like people ever tried to claim that they made you or made you who you are? In the past?
In the past, yeah.
How do you respond to that? You cuss them out like, y'all, you ain't making shit.
Nah, I laugh.
Oh,
and then I send them screenshots.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, ain't that crazy? Yeah. I be like, that's crazy. Where you at then, twin?
Straight to the group chat.
Where you at then? You know?
What are you talking about anymore?
Hey.
So you say you've been in a studio since you were like 14. Who really introduced you to music?
Inspiration wise, or who got me in the booth?
Who got you in the booth?
So Quan, Demetrius Anderson, Ready Records. We was recording in his closet, in his clothes. You know what I mean? So he came a long way as well with his setup. But that's where I started at 14. I was in that man's closet rapping into a mic with his clothes around me like this.
On some shit like that.
Learning, you know what I mean? So now I go to the studio and I bust shit out like that. Mm-hmm. I know, oh, I don't like my tone, let me do this. Or I need more emotion, let me do this. Or woo woo, in and out, woo woo. Like, probably now when I work with other engineers and stuff, a lot of times they say like, yo, you're really easy to work with. Or usually we don't have artists that know what they doing. And it's like, I've really been doing it for a while. Granted, in the beginning it wasn't the best. But it's reps. It's like going to the gym. So, I've never been the type to drink before the studio. I've never been the type to smoke in the studio. Like, I get in, get it done, and we out of there.
Treat
you know
it like
what I mean?
work.
Yeah, it's another day at work. So, and that's what I'm used to.
Right.
Even at 14, 15, I was in the studio, in the closet, doing that shit all day long.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my inspiration behind it as far as, like, who got me in there, for sure.
What made you, like, stick with it?
The progress. Just getting better each time and realizing how I was growing and wanting to be at a certain level just made me keep going, even with the no's and even with the lack of help, even before they got involved. Just wanting to get better. And it's always just a part of me. Like, even times that I've stepped away from it, not stopped, but just like, you know, for a month, you just not recording. I'm always thinking of songs or thinking of new hooks. It's something that never stops for me. So,
who do you listen to? Like,
I'm a 90s R&B.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't listen to hot shit for real.
Okay,
I'll make it.
Girl.
Yeah, I listen to R&B. I'm like, even like Faith Evans and you know what I mean, Boys and Men, Jagged Edge, like you know what I mean. I be in the car.
That's crazy.
2:00 on the way to the club listening to Faith Evans. It don't make no sense. Then I be in the club.
That's the pregame music.
Yeah. Then I be in the club lost because I don't know what the fuck none of this shit is y'all playing, bro. Like.
Wow.
What the hell is?
Yeah. I'll be like, damn, let me just jig a little bit, like you know what I'm saying. So.
Screaming.
Talk about your ice, your chain. Who designed it?
So, God, what's his name, man? I'd have to look it up. But it's the label logo, Reclusive Entertainment. It was like a CD and like a Reclusive written over it, but it didn't look good on the chain, so I had him redo it. I can't even think of his name right now. I see it, but I can't think of what it is. I see it. Underrated visuals.
Underrated visuals.
Yeah. And that's who did it. And he redid the whole thing. And yeah, they shit coming. They shit's on the way.
Okay.
Team shit's on the way. And I got my name at the top. They got their name on the top, but the pendant is the logo. So yeah, that's who designed it.
So what made y'all go with like physical copies? Because you know everything is digital now.
Yeah. It's really just having something tangible to walk around with, talk about, even stickers, posters, banners. So yeah, it's just having that tangible item, and people are buying them.
Yeah.
And people are enjoying them. And based on my analytics, I do have an older age group as well, not just our age,
Right.
that still got CD players. And they had me signing copies last weekend when I was in Richmond. And they was bumping it in their car. Like, they don't know how to scan a QR code and download the album. Like, you know what I mean? So just to have that and be able to be like, yeah, here, it's just a different kind of thing. I didn't expect what we got from it, but fire though.
Yeah, I fuck with it. It's a collector's item.
Yeah, you know?
Reactions like that, reactions like yours that we get, it's things like that we know it's going to stick with you. Like, we know you, even if you may not play it, you're going to remember her face. You're going to remember her name. You're going to find some type of interest to go back to her. And if you don't, you have a CD to go look at it.
Yeah, you'll always remember the cover like, oh, shit. As soon as you see it, it's going to, like, bring back that memory.
So other than, like, rapping, what else are you kind of, like, into?
I'm an entrepreneur. So I just got a lot of little side projects that, honestly, I just wake up thinking of new shit. And my mistake, which is not a mistake, is sending it to them because then they move on it. And then I'll be like, damn, we got a festival. But I was just saying we should do a festival, you feel me? You know what I mean? Niggas got venues, liability insurance, acts, you know what I mean? Like vendors, like, and I'm like, all right, hold on. Hey, we need you to print the flyers. All right. Like, but no, I'm just always like just thinking of new things. We are a management team as well for other artists, and we have 2 or 3 under our roster right now, other than myself, of course. So we do that. We invest as well. Sponsor. What else? I mean, clothing lines. We just entrepreneurship, really.
Anything we get our hands on.
Yeah.
So what's the end goal?
Pertaining me, the team, or music?
You and the team. Like, where do you see it eventually going to?
I think we're going to be something that nobody can fuck with.
Oh, okay.
And I think we on the path, and we know we are, and it's just step by step at this point. So, and I mean on all levels, not even just a music industry level or just a Keep Flippin I feel like what we have and what we are capable of is powerful. And we can help a lot of people, a lot of artists in general, aside from fucking clout and fame. You know what I mean? Like, I think what we really doing is something that people aren't doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, and so... Nah, go ahead, because I'm rambling.
I mean, no, just really go through the process with her and be able to extend it to other artists that have a heart like her at the end of the day. I mean, everybody knows how the industry is right now. It's kind of cutthroat to the point where people are independent. So I feel like what we're doing is aiding those who are independent. So even if you don't have that knowledge and everything like that, we're here as a team to assist you with that. So you can be as independent as you want to. At the end of the day, we're here to give you the tools. Because at least from what I see with artists is you just want genuine support. Right. You just want somebody who genuinely sees you, who's going to push your vision and advocate for you, and not somebody who's just in your pocket say, all right, bro, let's just go for whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, because I've done that. And I've lost. We've lost. You know what I mean? I've invested in people to do things, and I mean, thousands. You know what I mean? So to figure it out on our own at the end of the day and then be like, damn, that's all it took. And be like, so why not just do it for other people? Why can't the industry just
change? You feel
me?
Why can't we be that initiative to change it at the end of the day? And I think that's the end goal for real.
No, I like that because we are lacking a lot of people who will reach back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and spread the knowledge and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's oversaturated, and I think they just eating off of it because of that. And I get it. I mean, make you a living.
Yep. There's so much money to be made in gatekeeping. It's not even funny.
There's always that diamond in the rough, though, and that's really what we like. It's like you come across an artist and you still taxing and you still bullshitting, but they're different from these other niggas that just get in the closet and rap and don't even get it mixed and mastered and want to say they hard and they're a rapper. There's a difference between somebody that knows their craft and what they doing and just needs a push, and somebody that's just in the studio rapping and knows nothing else. You know what I mean? And so for those that know what they're doing and it's a passion and it's not just something you picked up because it's fun on Instagram, you know what I mean? Because everybody do it. It's those types that we want to get behind and go, this is artist development, because they don't even do artist development no more.
They don't.
I learned artist development through trial and error.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just glad there won't no cameras out. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it won't no clout. You know what I mean? At that time, because, hey. You know what I mean? So just teaching that artist development and getting lines of credit, whatever, just licensing your music, getting paid royalties, getting all of the sites where you get your royalties from and licensing your music appropriately, like everything. Like they tax niggas for that. And I had to go through rabbit holes for years to figure out how to, when to, and I'm like, why are we taxing for niggas to own their work?
Y'all know y'all damn near, not to take it to a dark place, but y'all damn near like saving lives for real. Because I be seeing like so many like artists that kind of crash out or really just go crazy, you know, like, I'm not going to say anybody, but you know what I mean.
No, for sure.
Exactly.
It's
around the wrong people.
Yeah, because they're using them or they don't have like the people who's aiding them in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
They just trying to take that money out that pocket.
That's it. That's all it is. It's a money grab. And hey, do your jump. You know what I mean?
Don't do it over here. Do your thing, but you ain't finna do it over here.
Word from our sponsors. Shout out House of Munchies. It's a box over there.
Yeah.
I want you to grab the box, pick out a snack from inside.
I've been looking at this box since I sat down. Y'all ain't see me looking at it. I said, hey. I said I wonder if it's old though. Because I thought it was just a prop.
Pick out a snack from inside, and we want you to try it and let us know what you think on camera.
I thought it was. All right, it's not weed.
No,
Let's see on there.
Twin.
I don't know, man.
Go for something different. Maybe the good vibe.
This is different.
Go for it. Go for it. Munch.
I don't know, man. Some of this y'all ain't in English.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
think.
foreign product.
Can you guys explain this box to us? Just so we know what we're
digging into. Oh, they got a raspberry cream Kit Kat. That might be the one. Yeah.
So this is House of Munchies. This is our sponsor.
Fire.
They have a warehouse in Ann Arbor, and they specialize in exotic snacks. Yeah, right. So it's not any weed products or anything like that. It's just snacks from different countries, or like the ketchup chips. Those are from Canada. Like they don't sell them here anymore. Just different country snacks.
I'm gonna go with these because I don't know what they are. I feel like that's the point of it.
Yeah,
Instead of grabbing the Kit Kat, you know.
something new.
I never had Skittles with no shell.
Right.
I don't know.
It's like
It feels like a violation.
The whole time it's probably like real chocolate compared to the stuff they sell here.
Yeah.
yeah, you know we sugar our stuff down.
Yeah.
And high fructose corn syrup.
So what has been your favorite snack out that box?
I like the Dubai chocolate.
The Dubai. Okay, I knew it. The daggone pistachio.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh wait, can you show the camera first?
I did.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Period.
This shit smell like ramen noodles
What?
with the pack.
Not you sniffed it first.
It tastes like. It tastes like shrimp. Or it tastes like French's onions.
Yeah, it most definitely tastes like some type of onion dip.
Like French's onions when they put
A
on
little
top
sour
of,
cream.
Like if you get a salad.
Oh yeah, with some chives.
Niggas was hungry, dog. Niggas was hungry. I like to eat these fire.
Okay. Shout out House Munchies, man. On your next purchase, use code TALK for 10% off. 20% off. 20% off. So what do you feel like is next for you? Like, I know you say you're on a press run right now. What do you feel like is next for you, and what are you trying to get out of the press run?
Right now we building a porch. And then we're going, I feel like last year we loaded up, and this year we hopping off that mug. You know what I mean? Like, we just paving the way. So what's next is just brick by brick for me. I don't look too far. What's next is the festival.
Right.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, that's really it. It's just, I think right now we in stage 2, which is face card. We got like stages per year, per quarter for what's next. The first stage was the album release. The second stage is the face card. And that's why we're on the podcast. That's why we're doing the promo run. It's just, all right, the music out. The music is nice. But who the fuck is Keith Flippin? Like, you don't know who you never seen me outside, or if you have, I never said who I was. You know what I mean? Right. So who the fuck is Keith Flippin? And
that was for sure like one of my questions. Like, who are you? Who is she?
Yeah. So that's what we're doing, and that's what we're trying to accomplish right now. So that is, I guess, what's next. And then you said what's next for, what was the second part?
What's next for you and the team? I think the term mind is taking over right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you and the team.
Like I said, we have a management company, so developing and just catering to the next set of artists.
Branching out.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do, really.
I think that is really hard. I ain't gonna lie. Artist development. I kind of do some of that like on the side with artists here, so I can kind of like relate or understand like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But connections are connections. That means if you do artist development down here, we do it up there. That means that's just more of a reference. Yeah. It's a rapport. It's a build, and that's what we love to see. Yeah. It means we can sit here and give it back and forth to each other. Yeah. Extend the help.
What do you feel like the next video you're gonna shoot?
So we have some in between, but the big one we're gonna shoot is called False Diamonds, and it's an R&B track. And I'm most excited for that one, but we have other ones coming up. But that production is going to be insane.
Yeah. It's a close project. It's a very close project to the heart, for sure. Can't even tell y'all, really.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. What do you categorize, like, what genre do you think you are? Because after you said, like, you listen to the R&B, when we were, like, listening to some of your music earlier today, I'm like, damn, like, I hear it now. I see what she means. I even heard something, I was like, is this a little gospel? Like, I feel like you can, I feel like you did that. Yeah. So what, genre do you think you are?
Hip-hop and R&B. What y'all heard with gospel, I'm still into and I still want to. I think I was just trying to find my sound that could be consistent for now, and what it could grasp. So I was doing R&B for a while because that's just what's home to me. And I had a lot of people saying, pop your shit.
Yeah.
You're not popping your shit, pop your shit, pop your shit, pop your shit. So now I'm popping my shit and they like, hey, we want R&B. Like, it's like, all right, you just try to find that middle ground. But both, I just tell stories different ways, whether it's hip-hop or R&B.
Okay. I fuck with it. How long you had tattoos?
Tattoos or this tattoo?
All of them, yeah. How long? When did you get your first one?
18.
Ooh.
I had a little cross. This little cross cost me $75. You know how they do? They got a minimum.
Yeah.
In Raleigh, they got a minimum.
She was so hype about that tattoo.
Man,
she was so hype about that tattoo.
Yeah, nigga. Like I had a pinky ring or something, bro. What you talking about? 18 at $75, bro. I was putting that little cream on it, like, yeah.
Okay, that thing never go faded.
That was my first tat for sure.
Was that your cheapest tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to think.
What's your most expensive one?
My stomach. Probably is like 3 or 4.
What you got? You got the 2-part thug line?
Nah, it's 2 lions that go like this, and then a red cross. And then I got like the hills and valleys with the moon. So it's just one whole piece that goes on my chest.
Okay, you got your little Van Gogh piece.
Yeah.
What made you like getting the tattoos or like just the ink game?
Yeah. just like they say, when you get that first one, you can't really stop.
Right.
And granted, it was that last cross. But once I seen that, I said, hey, ain't no way I'm out here like, what's going on, twin? How you doing, twin? So I said, nah, I gotta come up the sleeve. So I got a rosary. That was my second. Okay. And then the rosary just seemed so naked. So after a while, I started filling in the rosary. Then I ran out of space. Started going on this arm, leg. Then I started going up. So yeah, just couldn't stop in a sense.
Did the neck tattoo hurt?
Nah, but I put on lidocaine patches.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew better.
You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, I put the patches on and I left them on for like an hour prior to. So the real thing was really the sound of the needle like at my ear was mad annoying, but it didn't hurt though. It just like zzz, and it's just like damn.
Did your tummy hurt?
I was asleep.
Oh, what?
You escaping the pain.
Yeah.
You running.
Nah, it's the big ones. Like, she was doing all that. Shout out to Thanks CJ. She my tattoo artist. She's done probably 90% of my tattoos. But that was a big one. And that shit probably got there at 10, probably left out at 8 p.m.
Damn,
so
that's
I knew I
that's
needed
2
to
shifts.
Yeah.
You took a break.
I just went to sleep. I woke up, she's like, I'm done, fam. I said, oh, that shit hard, man. Like, she said it, and I was cool, and then, yeah, out like a light, bitch.
How can you sleep with that?
Hey, I don't know, I just went down. A little NyQuil, call it a day.
Oh, okay. Okay, it makes sense.
A little NyQuil, call it a day. That's all. That was before I knew about lidocaine patches, because you can get them over the counter. But that's before I knew about that one, though.
What about the grills?
The grills, when I got them?
Why? What made you want to get the grills?
Just like I couldn't stop. Just like the tattoos. It was probably the watches. No, it was the jewelry first. Then it was the watch. And I was like, nah, I gotta get me some grills, bro. So I got some grills. They gonna get theirs too.
Are your grills permanent?
Nah, I pop them out. I got straight teeth.
What?
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Shine it.
Oh,
Shine on
The
it.
girls out and they don't look like the grills.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not me.
Yeah,
Like
you
my
got
teeth
nice
look just like,
teeth.
yeah.
Crazy. They don't make you talk different either, for real.
Yeah, they do.
Really?
They hear it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard it and that's why I slowed down a little bit.
Got a little list with it.
You don't rap with them on?
Nah. When I perform, but when I'm in the studio, I don't got nothing on. I'll go in there and sweat since some flip flops. Like
Type
no
shit.
watches, no nothing, no chains because you can hear it in the mic.
Yeah.
Just I'll be naked walking in there.
I've been in a studio before and like you know, we'll record a song, it's cool. He'll step out the booth, put on watch, chain, glasses, step back in there, record that fire. So do you feel like it's like a thing, like you have to kind of put on the jewelry, or is it not really the same for you?
Nah, I can be flipped without the jewelry. It's just like an aesthetic for what girls and people love to see when you perform and shit.
Right.
And music videos, it kind of draws more attention. But I was flipped before the chains. I'll be flipped. You feel me? Before the brands and everything. So.
Who gave you the name Flip?
Just a nickname. My real name is Key Flippin. Kiana Flippin. And growing up they call me Key. Growing up they call me Flip for short. Like Flip, Flip. So.
Oh, that's your real last name?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Flippin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was just shortened just over time. So I was called Key. I was called Flip. Yeah.
When I first heard of it, I seen Keep Flipping. I'm like, oh, like flipping drugs.
Flipping keys. Flipping keys. And I even had one dude was like, would you mind changing your name? I said, what you mean? He was like Key Flipping, I don't think you should have that name. I said, nigga, that's my name.
That's
Like, I get it. But I get it. What I'm gonna change it to?
Exactly.
Like,
It's my real shit.
It's really Kiana Flippin.
Wow.
That's my name. Like, driver's ID, you know what I mean? Everything. Like, that's my name.
Oh, what's your favorite song off the project?
Oof. El Toro. It's for Carolina. And how it came together is my favorite part about it. It's just, I had an artist in North Carolina do the background vocals for the Carolina, and then we pitched it up. And that's the, y'all might not have heard it, but that is the sample. We created a sample of our own for Carolina underneath the beat. So I just like how it came to. And then I like how I wrote that motherfucker. I like weaving in and out of it. But started off as hard. It's probably my second best, and I feel like that's a fan favorite. So either way, they bump.
El Toro and Started Over?
Started off.
Started off. Ooh,
Yeah. Nah, you cool.
Okay.
But yeah, El Toro is like a statement. And that's my shit, though.
My favorite song is Stuck Up. I don't know if I said it already, but I'm going to just put it out there. That's my favorite song.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm over it, though. Only because that was the one we jumped off the porch with. Oh, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So then you get better and better, and you just like,
Bro, I'm ready for the next.
Yeah, you're like, it's cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it was definitely a time because that was definitely my favorite song when we shot the video. When we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you keep getting the studio, you go, this shit harder. This shit harder. This shit harder. Now you don't even want to share that shit. Like, don't listen to that one. Listen to this one. Like, you know what I mean?
That's not even me anymore.
You know, don't listen to that one. Like, you know, but it's still hard. All of it's hard. Majority of the beats on that joint was made by Richie. Richie Going Crazy.
Richie Go Crazy.
Yeah. And produced by Mano. All of it was mixed by Ego up in New York. Appreciate him. And yeah.
Do you got some people in Detroit that you want to work with? Like producers or rappers or artists?
Nah, but I'm open to it.
Okay.
I don't know too much about Detroit. This is my first time here. So nah, I don't know much, but I'm definitely open to it. I definitely think y'all got your own sound that I would really want to tap into. And just, you know what I'm saying? It's different from Atlanta, of course. It's different from Carolina, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, different from the South.
I saw that you having an album release party tonight, I think.
Yeah.
The girl that's hosting it, I can't remember.
Lucci.
Yeah, her. I was roommates with her little sister in college.
Word.
And I remember that she was like signed to like Moneybagg Yo, and she like she really one of them people in the city.
That's
for real.
what's up.
So I think you might make some good connections tonight for real.
Sure. So she's the one that recommended me to y'all.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay.
we met in ATL probably last year. So we've been in contact, and then she asked me if I perform at her venue. And then I also was like, can we do an album release party when I do come? And that's how we got the event tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
so
She kind of reminds me of you. Like, y'all both move around a lot, work with, like, anybody. Like, really just trying to, like, just
pushing buttons.
Yeah. We just did a feature. I just hopped on one of her songs, and I sent it back to her last night. So we probably might shoot something for that. But, yeah.
Okay.
We've been in contact for sure.
Okay,
she cool, so.
You should definitely shoot something while you're out here.
Yeah.
Get a coat.
You got some videographers?
Hell yeah.
Get a coat. Get a coat. Hey, you gotta have me inside. Like that.
Where the heat at?
Yeah, what you talking about? I was shivering last night. Had the heat on and I was shivering, bro.
What?
Man, what?
Yeah, y'all got a different type of chill up here. That's different.
It ain't the same cold.
No, it is cold. And y'all are used to it.
But it ain't the same cold. I feel like y'all's 40 or 30 is different from ours 40 or 30.
With some wind at that.
Yeah.
No
And
humidity, nothing. Just cold.
It is. It make your skin dry. As soon as you go outside, your lips crusty.
It's that piss you off cold. Like, you wake up pissed off when you go outside.
Oh, no, that's a real thing. Especially in the winter. People really be pissed the fuck off. Like, you can't speak to anybody too long. If you walking in the gas station or something like that, like, thanks for holding the door. You got to make it quick for real. They'll get mad as fuck. Like, yeah, cold attitude.
Keep flipping, y'all. Make sure y'all go check out her music on all streaming platforms. New project out, Flip.
Flip. Game over.
Hey.
Flip. That's Texas, isn't it?
The one, the only.
It's Flipper.
The biggest, the baddest.
You got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Ego, shout out to Richie Going Crazy, shout out to Mano, shout out to Ryan and all the creatives, shout out to Taj, TCS Consulting, shout out to Jay, Dakota, everybody on my team, everybody else, you know, y'all know what's up.
Shout out Bella.
Yeah, evil twin. And shout out everybody behind the scenes that ain't on the camera, you know what I mean? Like, that shit really, it does a lot. I appreciate it. And it's so crazy to see so many people come together off of a vision that I had, you know what I mean? So I think that's insane. And I really had to tap into that too. Because you know how sometimes you keep reaching up?
Yeah.
And niggas is like, nah. And then you're like, I got it.
You got to reach.
I got niggas around me that's already doing it for me. And I'm still like, oh my God, like, why y'all don't want to help? I'm like, nigga, you got 30 people in a circle right now waiting for you to move. And you waiting on them to move. So I had to tap into that. That was probably the past year for me. So I'm grateful for sure. For everybody.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, what that meant?
No, I don't mean nothing. I'm just saying you can't always reach.
Throwing shots, why?
You felt the animosity. I felt it.
Yeah, I felt it. You cool?
Work with your peers.
Yeah.
Work with what you got.
Work with what you got.
Hey.
On that note, it's your boy Fliz Op.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it 2 keys or flipping? What do you want to go by?
2 keys?
I mean,
2 keys is crazy.
Yeah, that's your nickname, 2 keys.
Okay,
I'm gonna fall with it. That's why I said 2 keys.
2 keys.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with it for sure. Nah, but keep flipping. Cool. Yeah.
And Miss Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Gnarly Creatives.
Thank you for sending
Gnarly Creatives, come find us.
Cut the cameras.